You were probably browsing YouTube, looking for some good GTA videos to watch, and then you come across my video, and it's saying, How Grand Theft Auto 5 Changed My Life, and you're wondering, like, what? But I shit you not, good sir. This video game, and its last 10 years of being stable, and its online live service, and its amazing single player, has changed my life. It's done everything that, like, video games in general, and a lot of other video games have not done. This game has one of the best worlds and characters and just story that I think I've seen. And this just isn't relating to the main story, like Trevor, Franklin, Michael. No, no. This is in general Los Santos, San Andreas. I'm talking the online as well. I'm talking the story revolving with our GT Online characters, while starting from nothing to doing big heists to saving the world during the Doomsday heist to robbing a casino. Like even like the story bits of the online and making friends in this huge, massive online world and just playing with those people and doing awesome game modes and grinding and having fun and laughing and crying and just, making friends and making everlasting memories. Everything about this game just has definitely changed my life, and I will be talking about it way more in depth in this video. I'm going to be talking about some personal stuff in this video. It's nothing too in depth. It's more just about kind of like my family's financial situation, but I do want to talk about it because it does heavily involve this game, and where the people might see GTA Online as this money hungry, cash grabbing game with a bad company behind it. I mean, I see that as well, don't get me wrong. But what I saw when I got this game in 2015, 2016 was an amazing single player experience. And that's what I saw it from, right? At that point in my life, my family didn't have internet, right? We couldn't really afford, internet properly, or we couldn't get Xbox Live Gold, for me to be able to play these online games. So playing the single player game for over a year, right? Replaying it like 5 times, just trying for the life of me to save up for that fucking golf course business. And I never did because I didn't know how. And then, like years later, we get internet. And then I have enough money to get Xbox Live Gold. And I get into GTA Online. Like, don't even get me started on how much I've loved the single player even before I even played it, man. You know how many YouTube playthroughs and videos I've actually watched on it when I was a kid? Like when I was like 11, 12? And yes, I was 11, 12, and around, 2015, 2016. Like, that is wild because right now I'm 19 years old, and I mean, like, has changed my life. I mean that, man. Like, this is nothing, to be boasting about here. Like, this is crazy, man. Like, this game has been with me the longest, like longer than Minecraft, right? And I mean, Minecraft has been with me since I was very young, but I've put way more time into GTA Online than Minecraft. I fucking love Minecraft, man. I think I've probably consumed more Minecraft content than any other video game. But for playing the game, definitely GTA Online and everything about it, and just GTA 5 in general, from the story, the online, and like everything about it, man. I remember one time, and I'm going to be spilling some special little moments here. I once sat with some friends, like maybe this was like 4 or 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, I sat with some boys, and we were literally talking for like 2 hours straight. You know what we did? We set up a race with 99 laps, and we just ran it in circles. That's all we did. We sat there for 99 laps and ran it in circles. We were there for 2, 3, 4 hours. Right? I mean, we were just talking. We were having fun. We didn't get bored. We were just talking. We were chilling. We were talking about life experiences and how much we love the game. And we are talking about strategies to grind. Funny enough, we were talking about, not to waste time in the game to grind. And we were spending 4 hours doing one race. I think we made like 20K at the end of it because kind of the length determines your pay. But like, such a worthwhile experience, man. I wouldn't give that up for anything. I don't regret the time I spent in that race, like talking to people. I don't regret the people I met in this game. I mean, I've met so many people. Like, I remember first starting at the game, I've met lifelong friends. I've met friends I still talk to, right? Still friends I still play with. Friends I've played other games with. I mean, so many people I've played games like Halo with. So many people I've played games like Fallout 76 with, Red Dead Online, right? A lot of other live service games. So many people I've gushed over about other single player experiences from Grand Theft Auto 5. And it's because of Grand Theft Auto 5, honestly, that I'm the person I am today. Without this video game, I guarantee I'd be a very different person. I mean, I might be better like in the school department or something. I mean, you know how much time I've put into this video game, like how much I've slacked off to actually put into this game, but I don't regret it because right now I think my life is going pretty fucking good. And GT Online, man, I wouldn't regret it. I wouldn't change anything because I love this game, and I don't regret a single minute I've put into this game. And I mean, for going over like 3,000, almost 4,000 hours into the game, I don't regret a single moment, right, man? Like, there might be points where I'd be like, oh, I regret not doing that when I could have been making money. But like the points of fun, they were so worth it. Like doing the rockets And oh my god, what was it? The rockets and cars, right? Where someone would take me and my friends, we get all the cool cars up there. We drive them down the big ramp, and you'd have to try to run over the guys shooting the rocket launchers. They'd have to blow up the cars. That was the most fun map I think I've ever played in my entire life. You might not know what I'm talking about because right now it's just about the cars going down the huge fucking hills on their little TikToks. But that was the shit back in like 2018, 2019, and I wouldn't give it up for anything. The amount of actual life experiences I've seen, and I mean, I've gone through some shit on this game, right? Like, I've lost friendships from this game, and now, not like actually real life friendships, right? Now, I'd consider them real friendships because I've met them online. Like, I've put hours into these relationships, right? And I've lost relationships through this game as well, through arguments and through just pissing each other off. I mean, it's both of our faults and everyone's fault really who was in those situations. I'm not really going to bring them up because they were kind of fucked. Now that I look back on them, I'm like, wow, we were stupid kids, right? We're all kids, but like so many life experiences out of this game, man. Like role playing opportunities too. I remember me and the boys, we would argue and we would like have to work together to get a 4-star wanted level in GT Online, so unmarked cruisers would show up so we could use those in our little role plays we'd do up in Paleto Bay. Like we'd take all our shit up there, we'd go drive up to Paleto Bay, and for like 4 hours we would pretend that we're just civilians, we could be criminals, and we'd have like 3 cops, and it would be really cool because then they'd be driving their cruisers, and like we'd be doing stunts, and we would obviously have to adhere to real life rules, right? You can't pull it on a Oppressor Mark II, right? So I mean, you have to adhere to rules. We can use supercars, we can use sports cars, and the cops would follow supercars, and they'd be very cautious because it's like a small town, right? So having a supercar up there is kind of suspicious. We'd make like gun deals and drug deals. I remember one time I bought one of the money trucks that the Diamond Casino High started selling. The green cash trucks, right? I bought it for like $3 million, called it in, so me and my buddy, we could get the group outfits, and then we would drive to the Paleto Bank, and then we'd like pretend we're robbing it, or we'd like walk in and walk out, just like how the Diamond Casino Heist is done. And I'd like, when he's like, you got your papers? I'm like, yeah, I got my papers. You be checking them. He's like, all right, yeah, you good. I was like fucking scared because I wasn't choosing how it was gonna go, right? Whoever was playing the cop was gonna choose how that would go, and that's a core memory for me, for my RP, man. I like for the role playing we have, but it was so much fun. And I wouldn't give it up for anything. Like, I wouldn't give up those memories for anything because they're really awesome memories. And they were so much fun. Like, just playing GTA Online, anything that you can do. There's so many experiences you can have at GTA Online. Like, from role playing, you can grind if you want. You can fucking be a drug kingpin. I mean, the amount of money that I've grinded in this game, I think collectively I made over $1 billion in GTA Online. Now, that's obviously without being money spent and resold, right? I think I've collectively, over my entire lifetime, and I'm pretty sure that's a stat, have made over $1 billion. Now, right now I'm about 182, 184, because I've spent some more money. I'm not really in the grind anymore. I'm kind of just buying shit, right? Like, I'll randomly buy stuff. I kind of want to make that in a future video where, like, I'll spend $50 million in, like, 20 minutes or something. I don't know. Just something wacky like that. Something cool. But so much money I've grinded in this game, and I've put so much time into this game, right? I don't regret it. Like, some people might be like, you put like 3,000 hours into that game, man. Like, what the fuck? You can get a life. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, I had a lot of fun doing it, so I'm not going to pretend like I don't regret it. Like, I had so much fun putting the 3,000 hours into GTA 5 and to GTA Online, and it was so much fun. Like, I cannot tell you guys how much fun I've had in this video game, and it has changed my life. It's just everything about it, man. Like, my views on how gaming companies work, my views on how microtransactions should be run, my views on YouTubers, my views on media sites even. Everything about it has revolved around this video game, especially the media and the YouTuber side. I've seen a lot of clickbait, and I've seen a lot of ways people scam other people out of money. I've seen so many, like, exposed videos in the GTA Online community. For a long time, I was following, like, a shit ton of GTA Online YouTubers, like GTA Man, The Professional, Gypsy. I was following a lot of them, man, and they'll shit on the clickbait GTA YouTubers, right? Like Mr. Boss for the win, or there's some other ones I'm forgetting, right? But there'd be some really stupid ones. I'm thinking of one. He stole a video from GTA, man, like blatantly. It was about the revolver glitch or whatever, the one-shot revolver in the range. He blatantly stole it, right? I mean, just like stole the same strategy that GTA Man was using as well. I give no credit, which was a huge issue in the GTA Online community. But I remember that, and I was so mad about it too. I couldn't do anything, but I was mad about it. I'm like, you're stealing his work, man. Credit him. And I mean, like, that kind of got me when I was like an 11, 12, 13-year-old. I mean, I'm thinking, like, that's fucking plagiarism, right? I mean, I'm learning this shit by being active in a community, learning in this community. And now that I'm old enough and confident enough to start a YouTube channel, talk talk about it. I mean, I love making content. I mean, I love making GTA Online content. I want to be a GTA, not YouTuber, but like kind of in the community a little bit, right? Like I want to be able to say something, make a video about GTA, and it is heard, right? It gets 100 views, 1,000 views, and it's heard. And I love when I have videos, especially on GTA, man. Like, because it's such a game that I've put so much time into. And when I make a video that's like 30 minutes long or 20 minutes long, and it gets such a big reaction, like a shit ton of likes and thousands of views, it makes my day. And when you guys watch those videos, it makes my day. And it makes me believe that I put enough time into GTA Online, I have enough experiences in these games where I feel like all that time I put into the game was well worth it. And that my investment into that game, where I've put so much time and so much real money, even like let's count into Xbox Live Gold, I probably put hundreds of dollars just being able to play this game, right? I regret it at all, but I've put so much money into actually playing the game that you guys watching my videos, and even if you've made it this far into the video, which is probably about like 10 minutes in now, if you've made it this far into the video, that is a worthwhile investment for me, and it makes me feel happy that I put my time in, and now it's you guys are watching this video, so something came out of it that isn't just, virtual currency. And this also runs back into the amount of time I've put into GTA and GTA Online. It doesn't even come back to me actually putting time into the game. It's also the YouTubers. And I know I mentioned the YouTubers, but I mean the people who made the playthroughs. Like, I mean, I want to say I know a way bigger YouTuber, but Jacksepticeye, man, when I was a kid, I watched his GTA 5 videos relentlessly. They were so much fun. His sticky bomb and like, the stop mo, like I can't say it very loudly cuz I'm in company. I'm very close to other people. I can't fucking scream like he did, but those videos, man, like they carried my childhood. And it's not even just the video game itself, it's everything else around it. Like Jacksepticeye, man, he fucking carried me through my childhood. And it wasn't even just the GTA videos, it was also other videos like Happy Wheels, and it was videos like the Walking Dead series, and it was more, right? I mean, you could say even Jacksepticeye changed my life, which I know he has for that, done that for a lot of people, but the GTA videos, man, that shit was just plain fun. Like the sticky bombs and the fucking slow-mo and just doing the wacky shit. Like, I remember one video, I'm pretty sure, I think, where he was driving around a blimp, or I don't remember. Like I think he was trying to steal a fucking blimp or something. He just did wacky shit in the story mode, and it was a lot of fun. But it comes back down to just everything about it. It's not just the video game. It's not just the story. It's not just the online. It's everything else around it. It's the media that I consumed. It's the YouTubers that I watched, and it's just my opinion. And I mean, being a fan of Jacksepticeye, I'd say is an immediate W because the guy's a fucking humanitarian, right? I mean, he's a good guy. So, I mean, being a fan of his is just an immediate W. But getting introduced to people like him and to social media influencers who have changed my life, and it's kind of going into that as well. Because of GTA Online, I always leave to the respect of the video game. Without GTA Online, I don't think I would know who that guy is. I mean, who Jacksepticeye is probably at that time. And I mean at those points when I was not doing the best in like a mental state, especially like I hated school. It was so fucking boring. I hated going, and that was mainly because I'm a fucking slacker, right? So obviously when you're not doing like super well, you're not really interested in school, you're not going to want to go. All I wanted to do was just play and watch GTA and GTA Online videos, right? That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to play video games. It wasn't even like I'm a super big fan of school. I literally just wanted to play video games all the time. And I mean, seeing YouTubers like that, like they can get paid by playing video games, and as an impressionable child I wanted to do that. Now I actually have the things to do that, the editing software, the budget, the tech, the consoles, the PC that I'm currently building right now, where I can actually output solid content that people will watch. I mean, my channel's had over 200,000 views already, right? And I owe all that to GTA Online. I'm gonna be honest. Like, some people be like, really? Like, you owe everything to the one video game? Yes, I owe everything in my life so far to this one video game. And I mean, this even goes back to starting where, how did you get the video game? I mean, if I really get in depth with it, and I mean, I might make another video on how video games in general have changed my life, because they have. I mean, video games will do that to you. But like, I mean, I gotta thank my mom for that, man. Like, I remember 2015, I think I was turning 10, 11. I don't even know. Like, I think I was turning 10. Yeah, that was probably my 10th birthday, and she got me an Xbox One, and I moved Xbox One, and I mean, it was for Fallout 4, right? And then like half a year later, she got me GTA 5 because she saw one of my neighbors playing it, and she's like, "Oh, you want to play that?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I got to play it, man." And just so many awesome experiences came out of like that, and I have to thank my mom for that too. Like, she fucking absolute legend, man. Had to work two jobs, man, to keep me to keep me and my brother, like out of like kind of like the bad kind of neighborhoods where we got to live in like good households. And this is getting very serious now. I mean, this turned from GTA Online to like some family shit. But I will probably be talking about this in a future video, where video games in general have changed my life. And I have to thank my mom for that, my family, where they've allowed me to do these things. They've allowed me to play these video games. And they've just fundamentally changed my life. They've changed my opinions on like everything. And it comes down to video games. It comes down to YouTubers. It comes to like YouTube as well. I mean, YouTube has changed my life 100%. Not just like me creating content, but me watching content. It's just everything about it. But before I close out this video on kind of that like sweet to sad note, I do want to talk about one very fun moment I had in GTA Online. The first heist completion. And yes, I remember my first heist completion. It was the Humane Labs raid. Now, it might not be the first heist you think you complete. Like, why not Felisa Job or Prison Break? Like, fuck Prison Break. That's going to be in a different video. I have to make a video on Prison Break because the community does not seem to be able to finish that fucking heist, and I have to make a video about it. But Humane Labs raid, it was the first heist I ever beat, and the first thing I bought was a $200,000 bike. Yes, I bought a bike. I bought a motorcycle. That is what I bought with my $200,000 I made from that heist. I bought a fucking motorcycle, and I don't regret it. I don't regret it. I could have bought an apartment. I could have saved up for a CEO office. No, I bought a motorcycle that I couldn't even upgrade. I didn't even care. I couldn't even put bulletproof tires on it, man. You know how annoying it was to get one of those tires shot? Like, I couldn't even, like, that was pissing me off, but it was so much fun, man. I spent so much money on it, and I was so proud of myself for beating that heist. And this was at a time as well where there was a long time, and I completely forgot to mention it, I didn't even have a microphone. I couldn't even talk to these people, and yet I remember I was helping them throughout setups, and I had to message them through the Xbox messages and through the GT Online phone messages. And I mean, I carried us through that heist though, because like we got stuck on the final setup where you have to bring the insurgent in, and they could not for the fucking life of them figure it out. Like, I'm telling them, like, I message them like, guys, what if we wait for the like one insurgent who drives out, who always caught us? What if we wait for him to drive out? And they're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And we did that. We finished it that time, and I was like, holy shit, I helped them do that. And I had to go to bed because it was like 3 a.m. right? You know, my mom's getting home. You know, my mom got home, and I was like 12, right? So I should be in bed. And then she's fucking yelling at me. I'm like, oh, can I finish this? And like, no, I had to leave without even saying anything. And the next morning, you know, the next afternoon, I get on. They're fucking waiting for me. Those guys were waiting for me. They were like, "No, man, we're not finishing without you." I was like tearing up, bro. I was like a 12-year-old. I was tearing up, and that just made me so emotional that I made buddies. And the relationship didn't last long. I think we stopped playing after like a week, but that made my fucking like year, dude. Like, someone, like, they waited for me. They didn't need to do that. They could have immediately, I think at that point it was 3 a.m. for them too, right? But they didn't need to do that. They could have finished the heist. They could have just invited some other guy, another one of their buddies, and finished the heist, gave them a low cut. It wouldn't matter. They waited for me. And I respect those people. I don't have them on my friends list. I don't remember who they are, but I respect those people for just the rest of my life. And I love moments like that. Now, I bet when you clicked on this video, you didn't expect, and this is if you have made it this far into the video, to be watching 20 minutes of a small YouTuber with like 670 subscribers talking about how one of the biggest games, or the biggest games in the gaming industry, has changed their life. But thank you for watching to the end of the video. The massive support I've gotten just has been insane. And I do want to announce, I have announced it on my community, and I've announced it on my Twitter, that I am eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. I have applied. I've made my AdSense account, and I'm just waiting for that to get reviewed and then all set to go. And I will be applying to the YouTube Partner Program, and I will be making community posts, I will be making Twitter posts, and I will be making a dedicated video to when I do get the YouTube Partner Program. It won't be long. It might be like 4 minutes of me just thanking you guys for the massive support and just everything, man. Like, everything that you guys have done for me. Like, honestly, I do really have to make this video, like, for how video games and YouTube in general has changed my life. Because I'm gonna give you a little tip, or a little like hint. I made this video, like, no, I didn't make this video, sorry. I decided to start my YouTube channel at like 3 a.m. Random October night, 3 a.m. And I mean, I guess that's how things happen, right? You're like, you know what, fuck it. I had a new computer. I had some cash. I'm like, you know what? Let's check how much editing software costs. And I'm like, okay, I'll get Adobe. I'll try that out. Now, you might criticize me for doing that, but it's okay. I'm willing to pay the price for Adobe. I do like Adobe. It's what I'm going to keep continuing to use. But just, I had that cost. I had a computer. I got a microphone. And I got a capture card, I got everything ready, and now I'm making YouTube content. I have over 200,000 views on my channel. I have almost 600 subscribers, over 3,000 watch hours. I'm going off, man. And like this is my fourth, fifth month into YouTube, and I'm already going insane. Like I think this is like 5 months now into YouTube, right? We started in November. We are in like mid-March, and already like 600 subs. Like what? We're closing in on 700 every day. I mean, the last few days haven't been great for subscriber gain. I'm gonna be honest at the time of recording, but hopefully the next few days changes it when I upload a few more videos. But still, the support has been insane. Like the watch hours, like my Starfield video, that shit did, like the Starfield video I uploaded a few days ago, the one that how I feel like they should fix Starfield, that did not need to get over 100 watch hours. I literally announced on my community posts, look, guys, I need 100 more hours, then I'm done. And then like a day later, I upload a video, 113, 114 watch hours. Like, holy shit, hell yeah. But I am gonna stop like ranting and going off because this video is never going to end if I do. I'm going to keep adding on gameplay and it's just never going to end. So I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for watching this video to the very end. From the time I'm speaking in this video, thank you. You have supported me. Even if you like this video, even if you dislike this video, you have helped me, and I am forever grateful for that. If you choose to subscribe if you're new, thank you so much. If you are already subscribed, thank you for clicking the notification bell, watching this video, or watching this video whenever you could. If you're a new viewer and you choose not to subscribe, you choose not to like, you just enjoyed the video, thank you. Thank you for giving me the watch hours. I mean, yeah, I need another 1,000 to get the next step of monetization, but thank you so much for just watching the video. I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart, and if you did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like, sharing, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you all in the next video. See you guys.